Alright, we should be live. We're back. We're gonna attempt again to slay the Spire. First Ascension run with the Ironclad. I did have a sneezing fit right before I started the stream, so if it continues, I apologize. Choose one of two colorless cards to add to your deck. Remove two cards from your deck and take 13 damage. Who is it? Are you gonna say anything? It's there. Oh, look how tall you are. My parrot is here. Hello, Bonks. Come in. Hi. You gonna say anything to let the internet know you exist? The people who watch my Magic streams know you're real, but you haven't been by for a Slay the Spire stream yet. No, you're just gonna be quiet? Okay. So what do we want? Yes, we want to kill the Architect. Thank you. Thank you, now. I did not realize that was our overarching goal. So what I can do, and I kind of hate doing it early, is take out two of the strikes. So that way, when I start putting in more powerful cards, I don't have the weaker attacks, and I can take more attacks at that point. Because usually, I wind up having to grab some defensive cards just because I don't have enough blocks in the deck. I'm taking, like, too many of the things. The problem is they are strikes. So if I wind up getting the 2-cost deal damage based on the number of strikes in my deck, I am losing out on damage. But also, excuse me, don't want to grab too many defends early on if I don't see the good ones. Like, armaments is fine, but I don't want to grab, you know, like, trash ones. I really don't like just transforming a card. I will do it sometimes just because you can get some interesting things going on. Kind of like taking the rare card and seeing what it is and seeing if we can build around it. Alright, I'm gonna try doing the thing with the strikes. Try and get some good replacement cards if I can. The game would stop freezing. Game, are you okay? Are you gonna crash on me now? Alright, that's the fish, right? Yeah. Okay. So I can go one of two ways to hit a bunch of question marks. If I go this path, we get 2 question marks, 3, 4, and a boss. And then another boss with no heal, which can be really dangerous. And then the heal, and then, okay, I think we take that path and we see if it works out. Hopefully we get some decent attacks in the first few things. Alright, so this one's gonna get thorns, so we want to bash you, block there, take 2. Kill you outright, block your damage. Kind of. Alright, block all your damage, hit you once. Pass turn, you'll put up thorns. I should be able to kill you while you're doing that. Yep. I still lost an HP overall there. Deal 17 damage, exhaust the top card of your draw pile. Or Molten Fist to extend vulnerable. I guess we'll grab the Molten Fist, since I do need to add attacks back into my deck now that I've gotten rid of so many of them. I'm gonna block all of its damage, try and actually recover some health before the first boss, but that might be very difficult to do. I was gonna say if it's gonna keep spamming things. Like, it's already at 11 damage. Alright, so what happens if I just block you? You go down in attack, do you take a turn off? Or I can wail on you? Went down a tiny bit in attack. Alright, so take 3. Get debuffed again. Yeah, this does not feel like it's going super well. Down 14 HP now overall. 9 damage, put a card back. Add a copy of the 3rd attack. Draw 3 cards, cannot draw additional cards this turn. Alright, let's take a battle trance. Alright, question marks, do cool things. The treasure map. Alright, give me the map. The worst that can happen is it's a dead card in my deck until Act 2. Oh, it's the discount merchant? Oh, it's the regular merchant, as a surprise. So I can barely afford anything. Armaments is super cheap, though, and then I can upgrade it, and then I get the benefit of upgrading all the cards in my hand each time. So I'm going to do that, and probably die to the first boss or the second one at that point, but I do really like having an upgraded armaments in my deck early on. Just getting to use the upgraded version of all of your cards for the rest of the fight. Ooh, maybe I should have battle tranced first. I was thinking I would draw more cards, but I would have affected more of them by doing it the other way. Alright, so strike that one and defend. Yeah, I should have upgraded more cards rather than drawn them first. Alright, so I can just kill you with what I have. I still should have armaments first because I would have gotten enough bonus damage that I didn't need to use both strikes to kill him. I suppose so the map didn't suddenly start adding extra gold. I feel robbed. Still frail for 2 turns. Alright, let's just block all your damage then. Alright, battle trance. Oops. Armaments. Block all your damage again, so now all my stuff is upgraded. A turn where I'm not frail and you're not attacking. So bash you and strike you. Okay. Actually go up HP for a change. There's a pommel strike. And a setup. I do like pommel strike a lot more though. Although now I have the thing where I can't draw, so if I hit that one I can't draw extra cards. Take 1 damage. Heal you 9. Nope. Not draw what's its name. Alright, so block your damage again. They're gonna debuff me. Alright, there's armaments, but it can only affect Pommel Strike this turn. I'm gonna defend one more time. Strength goes up, and hopefully I can split them now before I take too much damage. Answer is not really. Guess I'm taking 5. Oh, I actually don't have a strike currently in my hand. There we go. Alright, that breaks them down into their constituent parts. Alright, so I will be able to kill them next turn, almost regardless of what happens here. This one's gonna try and run. Oh, yeah, they're just dying. It doesn't really matter. I'm, like, planning this all out in my head. It's like, or I could just hit them 3 times and... Yep, take my money back. Attack. Bloodletting is not bad, especially with the draw card and such a relatively small deck. I should be able to find it. Yeah, I'm gonna be greedy and die, because that's how I am. Alright, strike you. So I could deal 6 more to this one, or I could deal 6 to 2 of the other ones. I think we're gonna do that. And then lose 3 HP to gain 10 block. What am I drawing? Oh, Bash. Alright. Alright, so I think what I'm doing here is I'm gonna Molten Fist and then throw this to finish off the back row one, saving myself 7 damage. And this way I take 5 damage. One of them is down. Yes, kind of have to keep taking the damage. It's a downside of having the treasure map in the deck. Nine damage finishes him, 6 damage finishes him. Pass the turn. Pommel Strike, effectively at 12 now. I guess I'm blocking all of its damage then, since I'm not killing it. Alright. take the chandelier. I think I skipped these. Oh good, I took a bunch of strikes out of my deck. Now we have the sparring dummy. Oh, I did put a pommel strike in, so... Oh, it's bloodletting, not the draw. Alright. So, armaments... 12 damage, 12 damage. Pass turn. Yeah, I could very easily die to this thing. Alright, so Molten Fist, block, block. Take no damage this turn. He buffs. Extra thing this turn, so armaments, bash, pommel strike, regular strike dazes him, a block and pass turn. Alright, so battle trance. Now I can't draw extra cards. But it's probably okay, because I think I just kill him here. I mean, he's just gonna debuff me. I should draw a strike or bash and finish him without having to lose 3 extra HP. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Every time you play 3 attacks, gain strength. That is a card with strike in the name. Alright. Yeah, alright. I do like the chef. Let's see what we get. Upgrade a random card. Yeah. Alright. Lucky winner gets 75 gold. Alright. Upgrade a random card. Sure. Add feeding... I do not mind having Feeding Frenzy in the deck overall. 4 more max HP. Random card. Yeah, I'll take a potion. Fairy in a bottle. Okay. Pay 35 gold, transform a card. One of these times I'm gonna have to try transforming one of the quest cards, seeing if I can and seeing what happens. But for right now, I think we're good. Alright. So we got a bunch of health, so now I feel more confident. And we got some upgrades. Not free, but cheap. 7... I think I want to upgrade Twin Strike if I'm getting all the extra damage on it anyway. Hello, little blob of coral. How are you? Block all your damage. Pass turn. Play the Battle Trance. Feeding Frenzy. That's 30, so that kills him. Okay. Skill Potion versus 2 Dexterity. Yeah, I think the Skill Potion is better. Don't need any of those. Alright. Taking on the mid-boss. Is the blob of coral. Alright, draw 4 cards. Upgrade the cards in my hand. Increase my strength. Deal you max damage. Block all your incoming effects. Which sadly does not stop the days from going into my discard pile, but whatever. Alright, dealt you max damage for the turn, so I can't deal you any more. Max damage. Which is super disappointing, like... Stupid clamshell thing. That would only be 18 damage. God, you suck. Wow, could not find an attack in any of that. Alright. Block all your damage then, burn all your dazed. There we go. Please die. Stone. Really need Thrash. I should have enough HP to just kill the boss. Okay, let's upgrade Bash. Well, I don't want to waste the fairy. It should still be good. Alright. It would only be upgrading the strike, so... I'm just gonna hit him for all this damage up front. He's just gonna put the 2 beckons in. Alright, Feeding Frenzy. Bash you. Defend. Take some damage. I can't draw cards. Rid of the beckoned. Hit you. Hit you. Block all of your damage. Pass the turn. Beckon. Feeding Frenzy. Twin Strike. Regular Strike. Get the beckoned out of here. Pass the turn. Tangible. Armaments. Yeah, let's just defend against his attack. Hit him for 2. Pass turn and be sad that he didn't die this turn. Vulnerable. Alright, hit you with that one first. Battle Trance. Feeding Frenzy. 15. 15. Alright, I lose 3 HP, and I get to get rid of Beckoned. So. That's a net gain. As long as I was gonna say, as long as he's not intangible this turn and I draw an attack. And I draw an attack. 24. Okay, that's not fatal. So. Use up all your stupid things. Menace at you, take 24. Ascension climb's going well, reasonably speaking. I have not accidentally killed myself while fighting the first boss. So, ooh, a blood potion. Yeah. Get that HP heal. Do I think I have it in me to get a demon form run going? I have 3 extra energy on turn 3, and a bunch of card draw. But if I get it in my first 2 hands, then I'm probably not seeing it on turn 3 to get it active. Unless I have I do also have the blood thing going on too. So I might just be able to get it going. Yeah, alright, we'll try a demon form run. Alright, who's my friend on this floor? Ah, it's the witch. I love the witch. So friendly. Start of your turn, exhaust the top card of your draw pile and gain 1 strength. 4 wax relics that slowly fade away, or upgrade 4 cards. What do I have left? Can't slaughter on an empty stomach. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. At this rate, I'm going to be able to get rid of the armaments at one of the merchants. Alright, give me cookie time. Oh, I get to choose? That's even better. Alright, 1. I forgot I got to choose. Yeah, I think it's these ones. Alright, off we go then. We spent a ton of gold. So let's see, we can do a whole bunch of events and see what we get. We can also attempt 2 mid-boss fights. But that is a lot of battles in before the first one. Okay, if we make it through, we can either fight one of them and go see the merchant, or 2 of them and get, like, more question mark events. Or one of them and go see the merchant the other path. Alright. I think I want to see some of the question marks, so let's do that. So Feeding Frenzy, big hit, block your damage, pass turn. So just armaments, strike, twin strike, pass turn. Alright, hit you with that, draw the cards. Bash you. Molten Strike knocks you out of stance. And dead. Okay. Alright. No, I like all those more. 32 damage. Try game block, deal 5, and Cinder. Nah, I think we're good. Alright, let's battle trance first. Feeding Frenzy. 21 damage. That would be 32, where I can block almost all of his incoming damage. Yeah, I think we do that first. Alright, Pommel Strike, see if we get Bloodletting, which we did. Alright, play Bloodletting. Do you an extra 20. Demon Form. And upgrade Defend in case it matters for half a second. Well, this guy's technically still alive. But only technically. Only very technically. Headbutt, Tremble, and Breakthrough. Nope, think we're good. Alright, let's see what these events have. This or that. Alright, give me the relic. Ooh, the Gorget. Right. Yeah. This one's a fight. Alright, Feeding Frenzy, Strike, Strike, Bend. Two Toxics. That's 9 block and 6 block versus preventing 5 damage each time, so I guess we're doing that. Taking 5, which we can still heal through, so... So finish you off. Burn both Toxics. Armaments to upgrade the other Defend. Last turn, take no damage. Alright, Feeding Frenzy. Dash you. Ah, it comes up 4 points short. Oh, but he's not actually attacking this turn. Oh. But I did just take, like, 4 points of damage that I didn't need to. I probably could have killed him next turn. Yeah, Twin Strike would have done it. Ah, well. Technically, I'm only down 3 HP, and when has that ever mattered? Perfected Strike or another Twin Strike? How many strikes do I actually have left? Because I took out a couple, so I have 3, 4, 5 right now. So... that's 16 damage. Base. I mean, I'm gonna take it. Perfected Strike is one of my favorites. Whenever I play a power, deal 8 damage to all enemies, but I only have 1 power, right? It's the demon form. I would have to add Decayed, which I would have to get rid of. Yeah, I think I just collect the gold this time. Oh, Merchant early. Ooh. Miniature tent. You may choose any number of options at the rest sites. Oh! So I can heal and upgrade. That's That's kind of crazy. And then I can kind of get rid of armaments at this point, because most of my stuff is upgraded. Juggling, Taunt, Bully, and Ashen Strike. And yeah, I think I do get rid of armaments now that most of my stuff has been upgraded. Alright. Thanks, Merchant. And now I don't feel as strong. Although I am going to get a ton of money, so Smith, Perfected Strike. And Rest to heal. Thanks, Tiny Tent. You are literally the best. Vexing Puzzle Box. At the start of each combat, add a random card into your hand. It costs 0. Alright, so I have a ton of money, but I did just see a merchant. So do I want to see another one now? Like on this board? I guess I want to fight this one first and see how that goes. And then decide if I want to go to this merchant or continue on and fight this one. And find the merchant on the next floor. Oh, I got rid of that thing. I should have gotten rid of Clumsy first. Play the top X cards of your draw pile. Alright, so draw 4 cards first, see what we hit. I can't draw any more cards. So I bash him, it refunds me an energy. Hit him for a bunch of damage. Bloodline gives me my thing back. I think I'm just wailing on him for right now. So yeah, I should cascade just to see what I hit there. Either I get more block, I deal more damage, or... yeah, that's about it. Alright, so Feeding Frenzy. Does 25 damage, or I just block some of it? Yeah, let's just block some of it. He does have 16 extra health this turn, so that's not great. Defend, defend, get Demon Form active. It's 27 damage, and I'm taking, or I'm blocking 17. That's still a fair amount of damage. Alright. Alright, that should kill him, though. Should kill him. Maybe. Gain 1 block for each card still in my hand. Alright, I do draw a bunch of extra cards. Anger, Taunt. I guess I don't mind picking up a Taunt now that I got rid of the other defensive card. $700 gold to go see the merchant. Or, like, rest and upgrade and fight another mid-boss, get some question marks, rest and upgrade. I think I do fight another mid-boss. Like, the Tiny Tent is making me feel less like I am... I got a True Grit. Making me feel less like I am just going all in. Everything is 9 damage with you guys. tiny bit frustrating. Alright, True Grit is free, so I can block your damage and just... Oh, it's a random card, right? Oh well. And then all the cards in my hand give me block. I probably didn't even need to use True Grit there. Alright, whichever. Feeding Frenzy, not that it matters. Deal you 9 twice. End your life. Block some amount of the damage coming at me. I have 4 cards in hand. That's 7, 16. Oh, it's exactly enough, right? Yeah. Thank you, Clip Clasp. I appreciate you. Alright, Battle Trance to get more cards. Feeding Frenzy to make sure everything's dealing 9. Deal you 9, deal you 9, deal you 9. Deal you 9. Deal you 9. Block, block, pass turn. And deal you 9 in the most egregious way possible. Alright, Headbutt, Breakthrough, Havoc. Nope. Yep. I love Tiny Tent. Tiny Tent is literally the best thing ever, I think. Deal 15 damage, enemy loses 10 strength. Well, we should bash you first. Get your debuff going. Yeah, get mangled, you jerk. Alright. Well, I put a bunch of things into my discard pile, but I also dealt almost half his health and damage in one turn, so... Feeding Frenzy, hit you, block, burn those dazed, get extra defense from them. Alright, so this is the extra energy turn, so... See what we draw. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright. Another Pommel Strike already upgraded. Sure. Alright. Ooh, free treasure chest. And a tea set. Just in time for a rest stop and the boss. Alright. Yep. More damage, more better. Might as well rest. Alright. Giant enemy crab. Must attack weak point for massive damage. Alright, taunt renders you vulnerable. Bash extends it. Oh, demon! This is a free demon form. It's not the one that's naturally in my deck. That's awesome. No damage. Alright. Alright, other side's going for the rocket claws now. I feel like I should wail on you first. While you're vulnerable. Quick bloodletting. Alright, now I have to turn around, block some amount of damage. Okay. Strength continues to climb. Alright, Feeding Frenzy, Battle Trance. Yeah, you're just incredibly dead now. Alright, Taunt you. You have, like, infinite defense this turn, though. Because I beat your friend. Sure. Alright, here comes his Rocket Punch. Alright, gain as much defense as I can. I was gonna say you should be down for a turn or two doing Rocket Punch, so play Bloodletting and dead. What's the matter, Giant Crab? You don't want to come into the foreground and keep fighting me? Surely you can take me. Surely. Do I want a feed? I do like feed. I think I can pass on it, though. I do really like it. But I think the deck's actually kind of tight right now. So... And it's a demon again. I feel like he runs into the demon basically every time. Whispering Earring, gain an extra energy. Oh, this is the one where he plays my first turn for me, and that concerns me. Like, I do like the idea of Apparition. I think that's fine. Or I can just take Choice Paradox again. I think Choice Paradox is the strongest one out of the selection, and I would like to actually see if we get to fight the Architect at Ascension level 1. Alright, so the right path has all the mid-bosses and question marks, but also no Merchant, and I really need to see a Merchant, so we're going to take this path first. Because I have nearly 1,000 gold, and I would like to make use of that. Can only be played if you have 3 or more cards exhausted, 17 damage to all enemies. Retain, exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand, gain 5 block for each card, and exhaust. Every your turn, put a random attack from your discard pile into your hand and upgrade it. Gain 8 block, gain another 8 block. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. The problem is it would exhaust the card before I could use it for the other thing. I think I'm just going to take the Evil Eye. Alright, Feeding Frenzy. I can outright kill one of them. I'd have to outright kill this one. Alright, so let's Pommel Strike, see what we get. Yeah. Kill him dead. He's buffing, but that's alright. I hate his chances. Alright. Cinder, Headbutt. Another Twin Strike. Yeah, alright. This is where I run the risk of adding too many different strike cards into my deck, but I have to buy the discount card. It makes all the other stuff so much cheaper. Start each combat with 8 Vigor. I don't know that I need to heal anymore when I go to see the merchant. Are there any other... Oh, I want to get rid of Clumsy. Is it up at the top? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Off, Pathfinder. See, there we go. I can add another perfected strike. Gains replay 2, but it's at random. I kind of want the other perfected strike. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Okay. I still have 600 gold, and the merchant is at a discount, so I think we should go see him again. Try and buy him out. Turn wave, drum of battle, retain, draw 2 cards at the start of your turn, exhaust the top card of your draw pile, 9 damage to all enemies, and lose a health. I could just take the flame barrier and use it when I need it. Alright, sure. Free bludgeon. Alright, make you vulnerable. Ruin your day. Yeah, let's see if we get anything cheaper to use on him. Finish him off. This way I can twin strike him. Strength goes up. I pass turn. Get a ton of defense just for all the cards in my hand. $13 block, 22 block, 29 block. No damage. Pommel Strike first, see what we get. Play Feeding Frenzy. And annihilate you. Yeah, I'm gonna keep being greedy and silly and adding more cards to my deck. Oh hey, it's the rat in the robot suit. Lose 2 HP, deal 14 damage, deal 16 damage to all enemies. How many attacks are in my hand right now? 1, 2, 3. I'll just go up energy for this one. Okay. Feeding Frenzy. Pommel Strike. Want you 34 damage. Block your entire thing forever. Believe that kills you? Kills you exactly. Yep. Okay. Fire, sword, boomerang. Nope. It's this little goblin. Pommel Strike, Hellraiser. Whenever you draw a card containing Strike, it is played against a random enemy. Oh, there's only one enemy, so... Got a bunch of artifacts. I think it's either Stampede or Unmovable. Give me the Unmovable. Alright. So, a Razor first. Pommel Strike. Alright, but I did draw Bloodletting. Alright, so play Immovable. Taunt you, double the block. And Perfected Strike Plus. Block all your damage. Alright, so play Feeding Frenzy first, then Battle Trance, drew a Strike, drew Twin Strike. He's not attacking, so this is the turn to Demon Form. Pass turn. Get the debuff cards into my hand. Drew a Pommel Strike, drew a Strike. Drew a Perfected Strike. Yeah, no, this is dumb. Okay. Bash you, I was gonna say, and then draw more cards and see if any of them have the word strike in the name. Another strength potion, but I kind of just want to keep the heal. At the start of each combat, deal 9 damage. Yep, sounds legit to me. Shrug off. Iron Wave. Another Bloodletting. Do I need another Shrug off with all the... Maybe? With all the offensive ones I've been putting in? Yeah, we're heading for the Merchant. I love how now that I have the option to heal at all of these, I'm getting so overpowered that it doesn't matter. Up to 10 block persists across turns. Love it, because I sometimes gain a ton of block. Grave of the Forgotten. There is a single grave with a roiling blue flame. A prideful warrior died in battle, but its soul is restless. It wants to keep fighting. You feel it begging to journey with you, but perhaps it's better for it to face the truth. Add Decay to your deck. Enchant a card that exhausts with Soul's power. This card loses exhaust. Accept the Forgotten Soul and obtain the Forgotten Soul. Whenever you exhaust a card, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. I don't really exhaust cards with this build, but I don't really exhaust cards with this build, so... Yeah, right now Molten Fist is the only thing that naturally exhausts itself, so... I think I just take it with me and deal the extra 1 point of damage sometimes, and now we've encountered the Forgotten Soul. You place your hand on the grave and whisper, "Ascend with me." In response, the flames draw out from the grave and coalesce into a burning soul and hover around you loyally. It knows what you are and wishes to escort you to your final destination. Lose blood potion, obtain upgraded common skill. I don't want to lose any of these. Yeah, I'm not losing the fairy in a bottle for anything. So... Well, there's another perfected strike, so I guess that's good enough. Alright, 745 gold and the discount card. Ice cream, marbles. Random card in each reward card is enchanted with Swift 1. I guess, even though I don't really need it. Oh, do I want to get rid of anything now? Like, I almost wonder if I want to get rid of Molten Fist. I mean, I know it doesn't do anything with the soul, but it didn't do anything with the soul anyway. Like, it does 1 damage extra. And it doesn't have the word strike in the name, and it exhausts itself, so it's not the best in my deck. I'm wondering if I want any of these. Yeah, I think I can actually get rid of the Molten Fist at this point. Like, it's unnecessary. You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's give it a shot. Alright. Hello, Mr. Eyeballs. How are you? At the start of your turn, put a random attack from your discard pile into your hand and upgrade it. I think it's just grapple at this point. So shrug off. Draw an extra card. Pommel Strike, draw some extra cards. Affected Strike. Bloodletting. Defend, deal you damage. Strike, deal you damage. Aggression. Strike you again. Take 4 total damage from you, and you're at 19 health. I think my build might be good. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, cool, I got the lantern. I have the lantern and the chandelier, I never got the candelabra. Breakthrough. Draw 1 card the first time this card is played. An unupgraded Twin Strike. I think I can pass on those. Alright, 1 random enemy, and then we get to go to the rest site, full heal, and lay waste to my enemies. So I can't play Demon Form without taking damage. Alright, Alright, so hit you with that, so that way my blocks gain me stuff. Alright, I'll exhaust that, which deals him a damage. Alright, just gain the block then. Gain all the extra block, take no damage. And erase you from existence. Alright. For each vulnerable, block is not removed. Body slam. Nope. Okay. Let's upgrade hidden gem. Get back the few HP we might have lost. Alright, doorkeeper. I actually hate your chances right now, so... see you prove me wrong. Alright. You exhaust a card this turn, gain 3 energy. Oh. Alright, so that broke through him. So I draw those. Eating Frenzy. Bloodletting. Can't draw any extra cards. Ooh, hidden gem. Taunt you. Alright, so we pass the turn. Alright, wasn't any of those. Alright, so... Rug off. Turn. Take a tiny bit of damage. Alright, just in case. Oh, that was the one that had it. Alright. I think I want to Demon Form in Twin Strike here, rather than Bash, because I don't think his Door form would carry over the debuff. I don't think. I could be wrong about that. Alright, Feeding Frenzy... Pummel Strike. Battle Trance. Nope, wrong energy card. $53 damage. I can taunt him. Deal him like 60 some odd damage right now. Block most of his damage. Ooh, what are the 2 cards in my draw pile? Strike and Shrug Off, sure. Alright, that breaks him. Alright, Battle Trance. Did find Bloodletting. Alright, so Feeding Frenzy, Bloodletting. Hidden Gem again. Perfected Strike. Pass turn. Yes, it's still me. I have not gone anywhere. Replay 3, there we go. Alright, he's not killing me this turn. I think I just hit him. Block a little bit of the damage and kill him next turn. Alright, so is Ascension level 1 it? Do I actually get to battle the Architect now? Properly? Cursed to fight forever, aren't you? Oh, he's sassy. Ascension 2 is unlocked. Their Epoch's unlocked. I was hoping, because I do not care for the higher Ascensions. Like, I don't find them fun. Yao excitedly presented the Architect with a potent tea she had been working on since his prior visit. This will help you sleep. Produce a random potion exhaust. The first attacker skill you play each turn is placed on top of your draw pile. Draw cards until your hand is full exhaust. Beat Ascension 1 with the Ironclad. Spire was mine to rule, but the Architect lives again. Look what he's done to my face. The demon throws a massive fit, smashing his chamber and setting all manner of things on fire. My death puppet, brandish my power and kill again, kill the Architect. Lose 2 HP, gain 16 block, deal 5 damage, hits an additional time for each time you lost HP this combat. At the start of your turn, lose 1 HP. Whenever you lose HP on your turn, deal 6 damage to all enemies. Alright. Well, we finally beat Ascension 1 with one of the characters, and we did not get to unlock the fight with the Architect. And I'm kind of disappointed at that, because if I have to beat the Architect with everything active, then I'm probably personally not beating the Architect. That sounds miserable for me. Unless the Architect is one of the things that's not done yet, and once we get through the, like, further into the development cycle, because it is one of those, not work in progress, what's the thing I'm thinking of? It's not open beta, it's, what do they call it when the game's not technically done, but they're still selling it on the store in its current form, and they're with the plan to keep working on it until it's actually finished. I forget what that term is now. It's gone completely out of my head. Early access. That's what it is. So, the game's still in early access, so it's possible they just haven't added in, like, the 3 relics that you needed in the previous thing to face the architect at the top. So that it'll actually have to fight you instead of just one-shotting you in, like, the cutscene, storyline-wise. Alright. I think we're going to end on a high note then, since I actually beat him this time on the first Ascension run, and we'll probably do an Ascension run level 1 for each of the other characters, and then I might just start doing the daily or something. Or maybe, you know, if I think I've seen enough, because I want to see, like, more stuff. There is a update for the game already, but I kind of wanted to see the game in its original form first, as they released it, before I see what the first patch does, so yeah, that's going to do it for me for right now, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.